Do you like dirty talk?
I'm okay.
Really?
Yep.
I get giggly. I feel silly.
Well, don't tickle me and talk dirty to me. That's fine.
I think my problem too is because I have hearing things, so I don't wear my hearing aids.
Oh.
So somebody, especially if they're low talking and sort of whispering stuff, I always have to go, what? Sorry, pardon me? What'd you say? And it just really just sort of blows the whole moment. It makes me feel awkward, makes them feel awkward.
Oh.
Welcome back to the TEB Interiors channel and the series, Our Unsolicited Opinion, the show where we watch design-related media, give you our opinions.
Even though you didn't ask.
I'm Terry.
I'm Steven.
And this week on Our Unsolicited Opinion, we are talking about how to build a sex room. How to Build a Sex Room is a series by Netflix that follows designer Melanie Rose and her contractor Mike as they help us fulfill our dreams and desires for a sex room. And on this episode, we will be discussing Raj and Ryan. All right, here they are. Very cute couple.
Yep.
She's Raj, he's Ryan. She's much more touchy-feely. He's very logical and technical. Romance isn't his thing, as we're gonna find out. She's a jazz vocalist. She's also a dance instructor, and she teaches women of color how to live their best self. And he says he's a creative entrepreneur. So he says he's like a photographer, designer, and branding guy.
Like the gold banana.
Mm-hmm. And is that mug, is that thing right behind that banana, is that like the shape of a lady's body in a pitcher to pour?
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, these are just the confessional areas though.
Right, but still, they change them for every homeowner.
Yeah, each person seems to have their own version.
Same couch, different pillows, different backgrounds.
Yeah, look at the wallpaper inside the moldings.
Yeah.
We see this wallpaper on another episode.
It's the naked
Is it this episode? I can't remember now. Let's see. I don't remember they're all a blur now, but that wallpaper is in one of the episodes. So as usual, Melanie says, so you want a sex room? Yes. For them, it definitely seems to be more about romance. They want a place where they can go and not think about work, where they can just unwind and relax. Her style's very bohemian. His style's very high-end classic, she says. I don't know what that necessarily means. I picture Tom Ford right away. Okay.
It's one of those words that clients give you, and it's like, what that means to me may not be what that means to you.
So yeah, they say they're too busy with work and stuff. That's very typical. Like last week, we had Taylor and AJ, who were non-typical because they had a very happy sex life. Yep. They just wanted to expand on it. Here is probably 98% of the population who are married and in a couple where their sex life has become lackluster, let's just say, and they want to fix that.
And as we'll see, they have a bad bedroom. Woo! It's a big bad bedroom.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Nipple light in the ceiling.
Nipple lights, which in some cases might be nice.
Yeah, not
in
here.
this case, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it basically looks like they just moved in. They don't say if they have or not. I have a feeling they did not.
No.
Because actually, that's right. Because at one point she says, I think it's her, says that like with their sex life, they've always intended to sort of look at and repair and get to. This bedroom, they've always planned on getting to it, just both fell to the wayside and they haven't gotten to either their sex life or this bedroom.
Yes, leaving your master bedroom is a very, very, very popular thing for married couples, especially married couples who have children.
Yeah. People tend to worry more about the places that other people
are going to see.
You come in, like if you walk into this space, do you really feel like having sex right now? Not the way it looks right now.
Not even with the mattress on the floor.
Yeah, that's even worse. That really sort of with extension cords all over the place.
Yeah, tripping. No nightstands.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and what Melanie says that, when you walk into a room, the first thing you should see is the bed. And definitely you cannot. That's not the first thing you see.
No, it's behind the door.
That's where I prefer it, though, to be honest with you. I want my bed. I want privacy. I don't want people to even walk by the door. There's nobody else here. It's just me. So there's nobody walking by the door.
Right.
Somebody walks by the door. I've got other issues. to deal with where my bed is.
Because you're in my house.
But yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of privacy. I don't want to be viewed from the door sleeping or doing whatever I'm doing in the bedroom. But at the same time, it kind of freaks me out that I can't see the door. And is there somebody out there? So
right. I like being able to walk into the room and seeing the bed.
It totally makes sense. Like
Yes.
it should be the focal point of the room.
My
It's like-
bedroom, you can't. So they didn't have a choice.
Yeah, it should be the focal point of the room.
Yep.
This is not a focal point, not even
No.
because of where it's placed. It just looks like garbage.
Yes.
She also points out that they have no artwork. They do not. Very empty walls.
Right.
But they point out that they do have this one piece, which is their wedding photo, which is really cool. I love this picture.
They had, clearly had a very casual wedding.
Yeah, I love this photo. It looks like it's
cool.
New York or something,
Yeah.
some big city. So this would be a really cool piece to add into the room and figure out how to do it. Ryan pipes in because he's got a whole bunch of ideas that he would like to see in this room. Mr. Logical, Mr. Techie, turns out. He wants a big long banquette across here. He wants a fireplace. He wants these speakers put into the room. Speakers I get.
Yeah,
for sure.
speakers, totally. Music is good.
Music is good. She's a musician, so obviously for sure.
Yep.
And Melanie Rose is just like, alrighty, buddy.
This is his most important thing.
This is the most
For the
important
room.
thing to
It's
him.
not,
He keeps
but-
avoiding the sex topic.
Right.
And he keeps doing it as the episode progresses. We're going to see he's definitely uncomfortable with this topic. Well, it's time to go downstairs. Melanie says, let's go talk about fucking. They are such a cute couple. They clearly get along really well. They're giggly, they're laughy, they have a lot of fun together. You can tell that they have this amazing connection, just not in the bedroom, apparently. And I bet you it's all on him because she definitely seems, she's much more sensual, she's much more flowy, I guess.
Yeah,
is
well, I suppose
the
that's the
wording.
jazz singer in her.
Right. And
One
he's
would
way
think.
more uptight. He says that he knows what he likes. I know what I like, but we never get to find out what that is. He never says, okay,
No.
but this is what I like. She says she doesn't really know what she likes, but she knows how she wants it to feel. She's all about
Right. She's all
feeling
about the
and
feel.
sensations. She wants it to feel more like a spa. They usually have sex when they're on vacation, whenever they get to go away. So they want like a swanky hotel room. She wants sensual time. She likes dancing. She wants music. She says she's been saying for years to him, all she wants is rose petals, maybe some champagne, I think she said, some cool R&B music, two of them dancing, spending time together.
Nice.
This is just not his jam. He gets all giggly, and he has this thing where anytime this topic comes up, he's clears his throat because he's super uncomfortable and he's not sure how to verbalize what's next.
Right.
That's super typical.
Yeah.
Right?
A lot of
For straight
people.
guys anyway.
Well, a lot of people don't talk about.
Yeah. I
It's
don't necessarily feel I'm fine to talk about like this on YouTube and just talk about
Right.
sex in general, but I don't.
But if you were with your lover,
Right. Or I don't want to talk about exactly my sex with anybody.
right?
Even the person I'm having it with. I don't want to sit there and go, all right,
Here's what I want you to do.
here's what I would like for you to do from now on whenever we're in the bedroom.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm just not very comfortable with it. Are you comfortable with that?
I don't mind having the conversation. I don't like really having the conversation while it's happening.
Yes. That comes up too. Dirty talking.
Right.
We're going to get to that. That's coming up in a
Don't
bit.
ask me to do something that we haven't talked about before because I'm not prepared.
Like, hey, put on these diapers and a baby bonnet.
Right. What? Where'd that
Quickly.
come
Yeah.
from? You have that conversation when you're sitting watching a movie.
Basically, she says she thinks their love life has become a bit vanilla and she wants to spice it up. The last episode, Taylor and AJ, there was definitely some kink,
Yeah.
some fetish.
Yeah.
These people are not into any of that.
Nope.
As we're about to find out because out comes Melanie's bag of tricks. Or Mary
Right.
Poppins' bags of sex toys.
Right.
So as usual, out comes the riding crop, sparkly riding crop. She likes the sparkle of it, But he does, they give her a little bit of a spanking on the hand, and they're just kind of giggly about it. They're not really...
It's not their thing.
Not really their thing. The flogger comes out. They're like, oh, okay, I guess.
That's
maybe.
not their thing. That's even less not their thing.
Even less not their thing.
Or even more not their thing.
Feathers come out. She really likes that. I find this would bore the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You start bringing out feathers and want to rub those on me.
Don't tickle me.
That's not... Oh, yeah, you don't like to be tickled, right? That would this tickle you? Yeah, that's not sexy. That's not making me want to do things to you except punch you to stop you from tickling me.
Yeah.
Then the handcuffs come out. She hands them to him, and he immediately hands them back and says, yeah, this is not, he's definitely not having any part of this.
No.
But she sort of says that the thoughts of possibly being restrained might be intriguing to her.
Right.
Okay, time for the design plan and her get in the mood board. Raj, she wants all the feels. They want a vacation getaway at home and sensation, sensation, sensation. To that, Melanie says she's going to make this sort of like a honeymoon getaway suite. She's going to break it down into 3 areas. We're going to have a media lounge, sexy bed area, and a sensation space. In the sensation space, she's going to put a fireplace with lots of furs and textures and luscious things.
Loungy, yes.
And a TV in the media area,
right.
like a sitting loungy area. She said she's going to use one of those, which we know, the Samsung frame TV, that when it's off, it can be artwork. Those things are really cool.
Yep.
And then a big platform bed.
Which will be now when you walk in the door, that's what you see.
Melanie says that she wants to break through some of their inhibitions. We can tell that they're great, they get along amazingly. However, they seem to have problems communicating sexually. So, what are we going to do? We've got them in I guess it's like a recording studio.
Yep.
And
Blindfolded.
She blindfolds them, separates them into their own, each into their own soundproof room, but mics them up and headphones them up so they can talk to each other without having to look in each other's eyes.
Right, which sometimes, that's why texting is easier. You can text dirty stuff.
And dirty pictures.
And dirty pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
But things that you wouldn't necessarily say to somebody if they're sitting right in front of you.
Do you like dirty talk?
I'm okay.
Really?
Yep.
I get giggly. I feel silly.
Well, don't tickle me and talk dirty to me. No, fine.
I think my problem too is because I have hearing things, so I don't wear my hearing aids.
Oh.
So somebody, especially if they're low talking and sort of whispering stuff, I always have to go, what? Sorry, pardon me? What'd you say? And it just really just sort of blows the whole moment. It makes me feel awkward, makes them feel awkward.
Oh.
So yeah, dirty talk isn't necessarily my thing. It's not my vibe. It is not Ryan's either. Okay, so Melanie says, all right, Raj, I want you to say these things. Repeat after me. I love you. I want you. I need you inside of me.
Yeah.
And right away he starts giggling and laughing. He's like, oh my God.
Anybody would giggle.
Yes. Because you've got cameras on you. Thank goodness you're blindfolded.
This British woman's telling you what to say.
Yep.
She's kind of like a sex therapist.
Yeah. She's like a Dr. Ruth, what's her name? Sue Johansson.
Sex with Sue.
She's funnier though. I like Melanie much better. Okay, says, I want you to pull my hair. And then she says, is that something you would like? And right away she's like, yep. There's something new coming out.
Yeah.
We haven't heard about yet. All right, so Ryan's turn. She says, okay, Ryan, tell her what would be your wildest fantasy. So he's like, the clearing the throat thing comes back. He just keeps fumbling. He has nothing to say. He can't come up with it. Even Raj is like, come on, baby, you can think of something. And he fumbles some more. He just can't get to it. So, okay, fine. Melanie's going to take over. Say what I say. So she said, I love it. I love it when you say my name out loud. So he says, I love when you say my name when we're making love. Fine. I love feeling my cock in your mouth. He's like,
he wouldn't say that.
Oh my God. So that didn't happen. So he did not say it. She's like, okay, how would you say it? And he says, I like it when you go down on me. She said, okay, cool. That's good too. And that's fine. Okay, now tell her what you want to do to her. And this is where he's like, oh my God, I want to undress you. I want to feed you some fruit. And then you're going to be the main course. I'm going to go down to your special area and make sure it's irrigated. Does that mean like just make it wet?
Yeah,
I think what he's trying to say.
Well, that's what irrigation is. I guess irrigation is creating the flow for the wetness, but sure, yeah.
I really like him. He seems like such a fun, cool guy, but this is
just
not,
like every normal
yes,
Joe average dude.
Absolutely.
And he
this
just
is
happens
not
to be on a
easy.
sex room makeover show.
Yes, on Netflix. So worldwide,
All his friends are going to say,
people all over the world.
irrigation man.
All right, then she said, Raj, tell Ryan some things you would like to do in the bedroom you've never done before. And she goes, I like the idea of these blindfolds, and I think and being restrained, I think comes up.
Right.
Things that she would like to try out. So we're venturing slowly over into the kink world a little bit.
A little bit.
Ryan's okay with the blindfolds, but he's, as long as there's no handcuffs, he says, I don't think you're ever going to convince a black man to play with handcuffs.
He may have a point.
He has a very valid point. Okay, well, there's Mike's contractor. We haven't seen him yet. He's a really cool guy. I like him a lot. I love their chemistry. They're lots of fun.
He's her straight man.
But he's always willing to participate.
Yep.
He's a good sport about all of it.
Yes.
So the floor is in, wallpaper's up. Of course, she's panicked because we're running out of time. We literally only have a couple days left. He's like, I know. The electrician's coming in. We're going to put the chandelier, the TV.
They don't need to do that kind of stuff. That's typical.
What, the panic thing?
Yes.
We're running out of time. I know.
Yes, they don't. They don't do it in every episode. Thank God.
Yeah,
because your typical lifestyle television show, makeover show, does do that in every
fake
episode.
drama.
Fake drama. I think that they don't do it a lot because they know they don't have commercials because this is Netflix. There's no cliffhangers.
Right. So he's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Cool, dude. Everything's under control. But all your furniture's here and it's in the garage. She's like,
Oh.
So off she goes downstairs. She's going to check everything out, look through it all, some accessories. Look at, there was that vase that was on Trixie Motel in the flower power room
with
the fake flowers.
Flower on her
hoo-ha.
floofy.
And then, of course, a box of
Play stuff.
play stuff. Yeah, what is that thing she's holding, by the way? It looks like a bunch of darts.
It does. It looks like a flogger with things on the ends of it.
Yeah, some sort of weird.
It's a pig mask.
Oh,
it's supposed to look like a
she
pig
starts
or
meowing
something.
like a cat, but yes, you're right. I think
it looks more like a pig to me.
Yeah, I see that probably because of the color, I guess.
And the little pointy ears.
Yeah, well, cats have pointy ears.
Yeah, that's true, but it doesn't look like
she meows like a cat. You are correct, though. I think this is supposed to be a pig.
Yeah, I think it is a pig.
Now we're loading in. We got some fur.
Fake fur. Feather
lamp, I guess.
Feather lamp's cool.
Drip table.
It's your drip table.
Here's their new bed, king size bed, and some secret restraints.
Those are a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more appropriate for them than having things hanging around.
Yeah,
like
out in the open.
Yeah, like
more discreet
stuff like that. It's more discreet.
So, of course. Come on, Mike, get on the bed. I got to make sure that they work. I got to try them out. He's so cute. He's a good guy. I like him a lot. Still working, getting everything together. Oh, he kicks something and something goes clang, 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 clang.
Right, he doesn't break it.
What'd you break? He's like, nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing. It's just this little thing. Oh!
Then he goes and picks it up and breaks it.
Smash. It's reveal time. Before they go in, so Ryan just sort of says, okay, we told her what we want. We wanted it swank and sexy and classy.
Right.
We want a romance room. We don't want a sex room.
Right.
That's not what we're after. A sex dungeon.
No dungeon. Dungeons get a bad rap in this show.
So that clear, like that, they just wanted romance. They
just want a pretty bedroom.
They want to connect again. They want a pretty bedroom. They want to have sex again. So Melanie described, she said she wanted to give them a room where they could slow down. It's about escaping the ordinary and focus on each other. She wants to prove that sex rooms can be both beautiful and erotic. Okay, well, let's see if they got their wish. But first, one more last surprise she has for them. Blindfolds.
You can take off your blindfolds.
Oh my God!
All right.
I love the light fixture.
Yeah. Oh my
Very
yes.
cool. It's probably the best thing in the room. The bed is cool, but I like the light fixture.
The light fixture is very cool.
I mean, it has nothing to do with the space, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, the other thing I don't like that we didn't really talk about is the wallpaper.
Right.
Not that I don't like
They didn't
the
focus much
wallpaper.
on it.
Well,
It's wood grain, right?
here's the problem with wallpaper like that. And we used to run into this on a show that I worked on where the host liked wallpaper that you couldn't see on camera.
Candace, you can say it. We're allowed to talk about it. He's
Yes,
talking about
she
divine
liked-
design.
It looked beautiful in person,
Yes,
but you couldn't see it. It didn't read on camera.
she did love that. I remember that. That's
Like
right.
textured wallpaper is lovely in person, but if you can't see it on camera, it's pointless. You could have painted those walls beige and those light fixtures would have given you texture on your walls.
Yeah,
Because I think that's what we're seeing.
yeah. You
The
know,
bed is covered in crap, which I guess is the look of the show, but it ruins the reveal. And there's what's with all the furs,
yeah.
all and
The rose petals and
but the furs just piled on top of each other. They all just blend into one. Like that's a fur ottoman at the end, a bench at the end of the bed, and then 2 fur blankets. I get it. She likes texture. I get it, but bad styling.
again,
Someone's clearly the same stylist.
and there's some light just sitting on the bed, just some exposed bulb.
Yeah, I don't. That's the cameraman's thing. That's the lighting that I don't know what that is. They do it all the time.
Yeah, they did it in the last one too, where they're hiding them in the walls, and there was the
Yeah,
2
there's
lights.
another one.
I know that we both have the same issue with this.
Scale, people.
Scale and the arrangement, like this does not. First of all, the pictures inside, their picture, amazing. Love their photo,
Yes.
their wedding photo. The other photos are really tacky
Right.
and
Is that her singing? No.
oh,
that her
it
ass?
should be. You're right.
No. Like I don't mind the gold lip thing, but and they're framed like posters.
Yes, there's no mat.
No matting. The scale is totally off. They should have framed their photo if they were going to have all these other things framed.
And-
Imagine had they framed their photo so it was the same scale as the fireplace.
Right. Yeah. The whole picture thing here is completely wrong. It's a terrible arrangement to do a wall feature, art wall. Why are there cuffs? They're not. Maybe they're into that, but they don't want it out in the open.
And
and the crop on the other side.
right. And where did this bright red come from all of a sudden?
Sorry, all the flowers and the vases
And
and stuff.
there's nowhere. They're going to sit on the floor. There's no
right.
furniture over here, right? Is it just a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah,
pillows?
This is the sensual area,
This is the sensual area. So maybe I don't know. I guess you lay on the floor
and rub your fuzzy pillows.
and there's plants on the floor.
Yeah, this is not successful.
Not successful.
Not at all. Those pictures are terrible. The arrangement of them is terrible. The frames that they've used are really cheap.
It's not a built-in electric fireplace, by the way. It's
Right.
just hanging on the wall.
just floating, which is usually about 5 inches out of the wall. I can see the cord
Yeah.
dangling from it.
yeah,
Feel bad, but
didn't work.
did not work. Here's the media area. It's a TV show, so they have to prop and style it, I guess.
Yes, and cover every surface with things like ribbons hanging out over the things.
Red roses, aren't red roses considered super tacky
Well,
nowadays?
and look at the really nice vase of feathers and peonies, that gold vase on the
right,
bar
that's
cart.
nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Isn't that enough?
Yeah,
Like, why do you have to have all this other crap? And going off here,
yeah, go girl, you
why
go.
why would you put that really beautiful picture frame TV and put that like it? Okay, yeah, they had to get things that were free, but it could be their own art or their own photographs, but make it look like a piece of art.
Yeah,
That's the whole point of that TV.
we've done this TV before, and it's amazing. Like
Yes, you can pick a mat. You can have a beveled mat.
yeah, you can see there is a little bit of beveling on that mat where it looks like it's 3D and it's really there, even though it's just a television. Yeah, this is
It's just
a really
doesn't
bad
look-
photo.
It doesn't work.
Not cool. The red ribbons are driving me insane.
ribbons
Roses in
dangling.
a vase with red ribbon tied around the vase is kind of
No,
tacky.
don't
Oh my
like
god,
it.
we
Don't
sound
like
so
it. Can't say that I
bitchy.
do.
But I don't care. Too bad. Yeah, this looks like a really, really bad display in a really bad sort of store that sells kinky things, I guess. Because there's like their little vibrators and stuff are on.
Yeah,
the-
this whole there's probably a production, a series producer and executive producer who's directing this.
yeah.
Who say, "Oh no, there's not enough stuff." we've got to punch you in the face. Well,
With the theme.
There is a way to punch people in the face with a theme, but not this. This isn't
Yes.
it. Trust
The
me, I
whole
know.
point is to make a swanky
Right.
looking hotel room
Right,
style
and
of
this is
bedroom. And
not
this is not
that.
swanky. This is tacky and
Too much. There's some beautiful pieces. That the bar cart, that cabinet that's underneath it. Those are all lovely.
yeah, the cabinet's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm sure none of this has anything to do with Melanie Rose either.
No, I'm sure it
The
doesn't.
styling part
No,
of it.
no, it doesn't.
Lounge area.
Oh,
Sure, it's fine.
more fear. Again,
But those pictures.
What is with the brown striped pillows? And that's the hardest looking sofa ever.
Mhm.
And don't even get me started on those photos. So those photos are what the wallpaper is. That's why you think you saw it in this episode.
No, there is a room that has all the
There
walls.
is. There is, but this is where they got those photos from. and
Yeah,
put them
maybe.
in here. But why are they in white frames 2 feet above the sofa in a straight line?
Yeah, it just looks like they might as well just say live, love, laugh and all that crap.
Yeah, like one of them does say
It's wine
something.
o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it's like even if they were hung in a group like 3 on 3
That would be better.
and closer down to the what's with the space between the sofa and the
Somebody's worried about somebody hitting their head, but no.
well, not on little tiny frames like that.
And not that high.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
sorry.
not well-placed art again. Somebody's not very
I mean,
good
the
at
orchid
placing
is
art.
pretty.
See, those aren't, it isn't even just a picture of cuffs.
It's actual cuffs hanging out, which is this is a cool idea.
It is, but not,
Not
for
for
them.
them.
Not for them. They're not, this is not
I'm
theirs.
sure they
No.
used it somewhere else.
Especially because how many times did he say he doesn't like handcuffs? Those aren't literally handcuffs, but they're a form of.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Too bad. They should have done more with their art.
Yeah,
It was
like
fantastic.
here we're just gonna hang it. Okay, I mean it's
And put all
clearly-
these terrible pictures around
and
it.
put all these terrible pictures. What is all this crap?
Oh, I guess, see, that's a flogger. It's meant to look like roses.
Oh my god,
Now I get
it
it.
is a flogger meant to look like roses. They put plastic. Okay, if you're going to put out things like Adam and Eve for your pleasure,
See,
whatever
they,
those are.
wait, they didn't blur the logo.
No,
of
they
Adam and
didn't.
Eve,
So good for you, Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Put them in a nicer container. You're not supposed to be able to see the ad anyway.
Yeah.
You just put plastic things on your counter.
And it still has a little cap on top
Yes.
of it. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Right. And we only say this because if people said, you think you could do better? Yeah.
Yeah, we can
I know
do
I
better.
can do better. It's not just I think.
What are those things that are strapped in a box? They look
They're restraints.
yeah, they look like they were the same color as that pig mask whenever it was
Yeah.
all like a set.
Oh yeah, the pig mask is there. It's right on the corner of
Right.
that box by the whatever that yellow block is. Oh, that's a candle. I get it. I get they need to have a certain look, but these are not the looks.
I like that statue and the lamp
Yeah, I'm
and
fine
the
with that. I mean,
That
fine
looks
with
like
the Mr.
hotel.
Candle. Yep. Hotel bedding.
yeah, they have hotel bedding.
Yes, had somebody actually made the bed properly, it would look really pretty.
Oh, and she shows them the restraints. Oh, they're pink as well. I like that.
Yeah.
So it's all a whole set. The mask and these restraints on the corners. All these other straps there. Who knows what they're for? Oh my God! Look at somebody's shoes at the door.
Oh, that's his. They're probably
you think?
his shoes, but why would they make them take his shoes off?
Melanie has her shoes on.
You never have somebody take their shoes off during a reveal. Doesn't matter where they're going in the house.
And if you do, don't just leave them sitting right there at the door.
Yes. It'll be a nice room when all the junk's taken out of it.
Yeah.
Like they got a great bed, they got flooring, they got a beautiful light fixture, they got window treatments, they got the fireplace and the TV. Hopefully they get to keep those things.
Yeah.
They can fix all the other stuff.